Hello students, today we are going to solve the MCQ series for our subject trigonometry. Our first question is, the hyperbolic function have 0 period, imaginary period, real periods and none of these. As we know that the hyperbolic functions will always have imaginary period, as we know that the period of sine hyperbolic function will be equals to 2 pi iota. So the correct answer is option number 2. The hyperbolic function have imaginary periods. Next, the circular function. In case of the circular function, the period will be real. So the correct answer is option number 3. Next question is the period of cot hyperbolic z. As we know that this is our hyperbolic function, and hyperbolic function always have imaginary periods, and the period of cot hyperbolic z and tan hyperbolic z is always equals to pi iota. So the correct answer is option number 3. Next question is e to the power e iota theta plus e minus iota theta is equals to, as we know that the cos theta equals to e to the power iota theta plus e to the power minus iota theta upon 2. That means the value of this e iota theta plus e minus iota theta will be equals to 2 cos theta. Hence the correct answer will be option number 2. Next question is the value of e to n pi iota. As we know that this will be equals to cos 2n pi plus iota sine 2n pi, and the value of this cos 2n pi will be 1 and this will be iota into 0. Hence the answer will be 1. The correct answer will be option number 3. Next question is similar to the previous one. We have to evaluate the value of e to the power pi iota. It can be written as cos pi plus iota sine pi. As we know that cos pi, the value of cos pi is equals to minus 1 and this will be iota into 0. Hence the correct answer will be option number 2, which is minus 1. Next question is the modulus of e iota theta will be, as we know that e iota theta is cos theta plus iota sine theta. Hence the modulus of this will be equals to under root cos square theta plus sine square theta, which will come out as under root of 1. That means it is 1. Hence the modulus of this e I theta will be equals to 1. So the answer is option number 1. Next question is, which of the following one is not true? Sine hyperbolic 0 equals to 0, cos hyperbolic 0 equals to 0 and tan hyperbolic 0 equals to 0 or 1. Even if you don't know the answer to this question, you can easily eliminate two values, because as we can see that in option 3 and 4 these two values can't be true at the same time, means one of them is not true. This is the trick for those who don't have any hint for the question. But if we know that the value of sine hyperbolic 0 is equals to 0, it can be easily verified from the formula, as we know that sine hyperbolic 0 or sine hyperbolic x equals to e x minus e to the power minus x upon 2. When we replace x by 0, we will have e to the power 0 minus e minus 0 upon 2, and this e 0 and e minus 0 will always equals to 1. It means 1 minus 1 upon 2, that is 0. In similar manner, we can calculate the value of cos hyperbolic 0 it will come out as 0. Since tan hyperbolic x equals to sin hyperbolic x upon cos hyperbolic x, so it can't be 1. So the correct answer is option number D. This is not true. Next question is cos hyperbolic square z minus sin hyperbolic square z. This is the very simplest formula of hyperbolic functions, and we know that the value of this is 1. Cos hyperbolic square z minus sin hyperbolic square z will be equals to 1. You can easily verify this formula by replacing cos hyperbolic z by ex plus e minus x upon 2 and the sin hyperbolic x by ex minus e minus x upon 2. You can easily verify this formula. So the correct answer is option number 2. The next option is the period of sin hyperbolic z. As we know that the period of this sin hyperbolic function will be of imaginary kind. So, and the value of this is 2 pi iota. So the correct answer is option number 4. This pi iota is the period of tan hyperbolic z.